If anyone's around, join me now for a live. Arsenal v Aston Villa. How shit was that? I think a lot of people were going over the top and getting a bit gassed because we won the game in the end. But let's get it right. We were terrible. Goals today in the end from well, we were 1-0 down. Terrible marking as usual. And then we managed to get back to 1-1. And after that, after 90 seconds, we're 2-1 down. You know, just terrible defending again. AA FIFA 2000, how you doing, bruv? You all right? To be honest, I'm disappointed. AA 2000, tell me what you think. I went on AFTV afterwards, gave my opinions. Quite a lot of people agreed with me. Quite a few didn't. Who did we equalise with? Who scored? Yeah, Callum Chambers with the equaliser. They went 2-1 down. Then obviously Pepe scored a penalty, which was quite brave of him to take, because to be honest with you, if he missed that would have been a bad call from Aubameyang to give him that penalty. So it took a lot of balls for Pepe to score that penalty. But let's get it right. Pepe wasn't all that in the game, was he? Really? I didn't think it was all that. Also, final goal of the game, brilliant free kick from Aubameyang. For me, Unai Emery needs to go. You know, I haven't seen nothing what tells me otherwise. FIFA 2000. I can't believe you actually sack Emery. Why not, mate? Tell me why not. Give me your reasons. What's he done since last season for us not to sack him? The team still can't defend. David Luiz was a joke with a second goal. Callum Chambers lost the ball. And even on the first goal, David Luiz and Socrates switched off. So you tell me why we shouldn't sack Emery. Give me a good reason. Also, as well, keeps constantly picking Granit Xhaka. Every Arsenal fan can see Granit Xhaka is not good enough to be playing for Arsenal Football Club. How does this geezer get a game? I really don't know. James Fitzgerald, Liverpool are the best. Yeah, they are. You know, you can't argue with that. But having said that, I think City are going to spank you. Paulie B, how you doing, brother? Really good seeing you today, mate. Really good seeing you today. Couldn't stop laughing what you had to do on AFTV, mate. At the end of the day, a lot of people would have been up in arms if we dropped points to that Villa. The fact that we won the game, everyone changed their opinion. Flip flops in my eyes. Holly B, hi Holly, you're right. I hope you're happy Arsenal won. Made my night a bit better, but it was a painful watch for 70 minutes. Archie, nice to see you, bruv. I said he'll play Xhaka and Socrates. Deserve a sack. Couldn't agree with you more, mate, to be honest with you. How the hell did Xhaka get in that team? I mean, Ceballos was very poor as well today. I was surprised when Ceballos came off, he didn't bring Ozil on, to be honest with you. But you got to say he did get substitutions right, because Willock and Torreira made a big impact. James Fitzgerald, imagine if you had Klopp and not Emery. Yeah, all we can do is imagine. It's never going to happen. I'm so sick of people defending Ainsley. What is there to defend for him anyway? The geezer's obviously out of his depth. If you can't play that position, just man up and just say you can't play that position. But at the end of the day, the manager needs to see that he's not good enough for that position. Theo Olive plays. You may get a lot of stick for what you're saying, but I think you're soon to be proven right. Theo, I hope I'm proven wrong, mate. I'll take the stick, but I love Arsenal, so I really hope I'm proven wrong. Last thing I want is for Arsenal to struggle and for Emery to fuck up. So I just rather fucking Emery sorts it out, to be honest with you. But over a 38 game season, there's more chance of me being proved right than Emery proving me wrong, to be honest with you, I think. Simon 27, what's happening, bruv? You alright? Bashta Ali Abdullah, how you doing, my brother? Sonny, Kroenke is not the problem. We need to get Emery out. He is tactically inept. They're both the problem, mate. I think the Kroenkes haven't invested to the level we need him to invest. You know, they bought a Mickey Mouse defender in David Luiz. They bought a Mickey Mouse defender in Socrates the season before. They bought Lichtsteiner as they got Lichtsteiner on the field as cover last season. It clearly wasn't good enough. Cost nothing. So Kroenke is just as much a problem as Emery is. Theo, Xhaka wouldn't even get in the bench for City or Liverpool. Mate, I don't think you're getting to get on the bench for none of the top 10. Simon, Tierney Bellerin holding back for United away. I fucking hope so, mate, because we need them badly. We need them very, very badly. But I just hope he doesn't play Xhaka in that game, because we need a midfield with a bit of energy. All Xhaka does is slows the play down, really. I'm okay, fella. Get ready for tomorrow night, fella. Still pissed. Oh, is this that Simon? No. Yeah, Simon. I saw your video. You was pissed. You was even more pissed than me. Frank Gunn, I saw your interview with Robbie. He actually thought that was acceptable and decent, for fuck's sake, mate. To be honest with you, I think Robbie just tried to play that devil's advocate. It was, you know, for me, he was sitting on the fence, and that's not what I'm all about. I'd rather, if a million people didn't agree with me, I'm not doing it for people to agree with me. I'm just giving my opinion, and that's what my opinion is. Why am I going to go on there and just be a sheep? It's not going to happen. Bashtar, you're a wise man, Sonny. You're not like these other flip flops. You and the Arsenal realists hold it down despite your different opinions. Emery out. Well, Arsenal realists is Emery in. So, and I don't need to wear a mask to give my opinion. I think I'm expecting an Arsenal realist video on me, to be honest with you. No, big up Arsenal realist. If anyone hasn't subscribed to Arsenal realist, check him out. He's a good guy, you know. Troy Jarvis, calm down, bro. We might spank the Manx 8-2. Troy, you know what? Man United is shit, but it all depends if Arsenal bottle it or not, really, doesn't it? JR Fizzy, we are shambles yet again. Uber saves Emery another week in the job. You know, I'd actually like to see if the Arsenal board have got any balls at all. You know, Emery needs to start feeling some pressure, because this isn't good enough. Yeah, I just realised, Simon, it's you. It's not like you to be in the comments. That's what he was. He just totally threw me. Pioneer saying, do you think we should keep Emery till January and see how we do? No, mate, I don't. I think the longer we leave it, the worse it's going to get. To be honest with you, I think it should go now. I'll say keep him till December before, but not for me now. I'll get rid of him tomorrow. I honestly would. Ed, Sonny, you're right, but Sonny, you're so right about no one understanding Emery. His English is so bad, bruv. They need to get. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know where the geezer. His English is either very bad or he's just playing the wrong tactics. I mean, you don't need English to pick that team selection, do you? And put Xhaka in the team all the time. And also, what has Socrates done to get back in the team? Bad again today. David Luiz was even worse. You know, Ainsley Maitland-Niles clearly ain't a right back. You got Mustafi who could play right back. You got Chambers who could play right back. Why play? Why keep putting what's the name there? Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Theo, knowing us will lose to United, yeah. But to be honest with you, knowing us will lose to fucking Forest, never mind United. Paulie B, Granit needs to piss off. Doesn't deserve to be our club captain. Give the armband to Laka, the real leader. Matteo, future captain. He's passionate. He's passionate. He's unbelievable. Another thing about Xhaka, I don't know whether you noticed when that guy ran away from him. His first reaction is to pull him back. He can't take no one getting past him. You know, just cheap booking. It's just him all over. Simon, Lucas Torreira, Joe Willock, Danny Ceballos, midfield United away. Yeah, I agree, mate. I totally agree. Thing is, Sabas was very poor today, though. Deepak, was that our response to Watford? What what a let off! 2 games in a row. Take off our man of the match. Plays the wrong players. Jack Louis, Socrates, Pepe, 89. I was glad we got 3 points, but it's just papers over the cracks. You know what? Saka was so unlucky to come off, but he was by far our best player, by far. Ma Arnev, man, I gassed on scrapping a win against Aston Villa. You're so right, bro. People saying Emery got it right. He literally picks his own favourites. His agenda against our number 10 and always keeps saving him. Mate, how Ozil didn't come on, I just do not know. I really don't. He's just killed him as a footballer. Ed, Aid mate now seems to be fed up, to be honest. Well, he's just fed up as well, mate. Holly, Sonny, do you think we beat United? I always think we're going to win, Holly. And I think United are even worse than us. Marcus Rashford picking up a groin injury. I hope he's out for, it could either be 1 week or 6. I just hope it's 6. Pioneer, my midfield 3 is Xhaka, Torreira, Ozil. Pioneer, can you please explain to me why you still put Xhaka back in the team, please, mate? Mustafi should either start over Socrates. Mustafi should maybe even start. I don't know about maybe even. He should start over Socrates, mate. Bashar, yo, Sonny, I went to the theatre the other day, and during the main event, the announcer said, "And now for our main event, our best and most experienced clowns, Lewis and Socrates, try to defend." Yeah, you're right, mate. Good bit of bounce, bruv. Deepak, how you doing, Deepak? Saka was a £70 million player. Couldn't agree more. Pepe, wrong positioning, stands behind the opposition player, expecting the ball. What the fuck? The team picks itself after Thursday, and Unai Emery's arrogance bigger. So that's why he left Pepe on. I totally agree, mate. And I think Pepe was. I don't think Pepe was all that today. Everyone's saying, he had balls to take the penalty. He did, but is that what you expect from a £72 million footballer? Everyone's saying it's his first season. So what? So what if it's his first season? Football is football. Carl Goodison, hello, Carl, bro. You're right. Spanos versus Man United. This is a game. This is his game. Love your show, brother. Love your enthusiasm. Thanks, bro. And I love everyone who subscribed to my channel as well. We're one big family. Hacky, taking the young kid Saka off because he needed a right back in the game isn't genius. Bringing on Willock and Torreira, Ceballos and Xhaka isn't genius. These players are like for like position wise. Nothing brave. 100% right, bro. And to be honest with you, if it was a player to take off, I would have taken off Pepe and not Saka. Deepak, why is Ceballos doing Cruyff turns in his penalty box? Thinks he's better than he is, that's why. Manul Cream cannot stand him. We need to get rid of him as soon as possible. If we have any ambition. You know what? I don't know if you noticed on AFTV, no one called Emery out except for me. Even Claude never. Baffling when you think, especially when we went 1-0 down, 2-1 down. What is there to defend? I really don't. 70 minutes we were shocking, as bad as we was against Watford, and Watford are a better team than Villa in my opinion. Xhaka is done here. I fucking hope so, bro. I fucking hope so. I don't know if anyone noticed today, but Troops was in the box with Lacazette today, so he's got some influential friends. Xhaka, Torreira, Ozil is the most balanced and best going forward for the season. Experience shows in the long run. Beg to differ, bro. I won't put Xhaka anywhere near my team, and Ozil, I think, is finished as a footballer. Emma, how many chances has Ceballos created given he has replaced Ozil? Ozil created more in one game, maybe. I like Ceballos, but come on, mate. Ozil's still a baller. Bro, you know what? I think Emery's killed Ozil, but if it was down to me, I'll have them both in the team. With Torreira behind them, Torreira and Guendouzi sitting. Pepe needs to be dropped, use a super sub. You know what? It's not what I expect from a £72 million footballer, to be honest with you. I mean, real talk, it's not. Will Laka be back for the United game? I don't think he will. I think he'll probably be back for the one after. Need a midfield, Serrero, Guendouzi, and Ceballos. We're looking at rotation. I agree, bro. But I'll still find a way for Ozil in the home games, though. Claude's never liked Emery, to be honest. Yeah, he hasn't. But Claude should have called him out today. I think Claude was being too nice to him today. Deepak, Willock, Serrero, Chambers should have started. Conky, don't pick the team. Unai Emery does. He bought them on anyway and took Xhaka off. So why not just start him? Chambers was the one who gave the ball away for them to go 2-1 up. Pepe should kick on now. Why? Just because he scored a penalty. Hopefully he does, bro. But I think Emery needs to give him a free rein and just let him show what he could do. Carl, I hear your frustrations. Who do you want as manager? Maybe promote a poll. Just some ideas to keep the show going. Good concept and content. Thanks, bro. That's good. That's a very good idea, and I'm welcome to all good ideas and suggestions. So, like I said, we're all a family, and the channel's all of us. So, anyone who's got any ideas for content, let me know. Who would I go for as manager? I would want the Ajax manager. Troops is close to the players. Well, let's just hope it doesn't cloud his judgment when they play shit. Yeah, I'll keep my opinion. Sonny, man, you need to teach us really how to do this comments on the screen thing. It's wavy. It's the only reason he can't do it is because he's not using the software I'm using. So I think he does it on his pad, and he needs to do it on a computer. Do you still rate Guendouzi? I remember you saying he was a headless chicken before. Love the show. It's a difficult one for me. Obviously, he won the penalty. He grew into the game really well. He became a leader out there. But do I still think it's good enough? No, I don't. I still think we can have better. Definitely a squad player, but not a starter for me. The players look completely confused by Emery. What can you expect from a coach who plays with no coherent style? You're right, bro. You're 100% right. And if you notice their tactics today, and when they were getting the ball out from the back, they were just searching for that 70-yard ball to Pepe or Aubameyang. Like kick a rush football again, just bypassing the midfield. You see, Upamecano's assist for Leipzig this weekend needed in January, but Conky has to break the bank. No, I didn't see that, but he's a quality player, and it's just what we need. We need to get rid of Socrates, and Louis is pretty sharpish. Deepak, it's going to be a turbulent season. It was way too emotional in the stands today. Deepak, you know what? There's no change from last season. It's exactly the same as last season. The only thing what's going in our favour is the rest of them shit. I think the Premier League this year, I think the standards are really, and last year, I think the standards are really dropped. There's only 2 teams in it. The rest of them are more or less the same. And I actually think Leicester are on par with us as well. I think Leicester have got a good chance. Leicester have got a good chance of finishing the top 4 this year, I believe, and I hope they do it on the expense of Tottenham. Joe, all right, Sonny, just saw your AFTV interview. You were spot on. Thanks, bro. Getting a lot of hate off that interview, though. Some people just can't take the truth. HMN James Twitch. What's happening, bro? You good? Chambers needs to start from now on. He was bossing Socrates. He was bossing Socrates around. He was actually. Socrates, crap. He's a crap player. He can't head with the ball. He can't jump. He can't play the ball out. What can he do? He's a sumo wrestler in a football team. If Emery gets top 4 and wins a trophy, will you celebrate? Of course I will. I'm an Arsenal fan. I want Emery. Of course I want Emery to do well. There's no hate on my agenda, bro. At the end of the day, I want us to win games, but I just fear that under Emery we won't. But I'm behind Emery, but I'm also going to speak the truth. At the end of the day, it's not me who makes the decisions whether he gets sacked or not, is he? I just give my opinion. I feel Leicester will take our top 4 position. Well, they could take our top 4 position. We want Tottenham's 3rd spot. AF dealing skills. I'm done with Maitland-Niles. Just play Chambers at right back, bro. You know what? I'm done with Maitland-Niles as well. I was done with Maitland-Niles last season. Ed, Robbie needs to realise you need to avoid the trouble, not wait for it to happen. Then second manager. 100% right, bro. You need to be proactive, not reactive. You know, and that's what Arsenal are. All we are is a reactive club. We're reactive in the transfer market. We're reactive in all the big decisions we make. I got two, bro. Deepak, Leno slowing down our attack again. He used to dispatch the ball much quicker. Is this Unai Emery effect? So we play out from the back. Kolasinac just takes attackers out before they get into the box. Laugh out loud. You're 100% right, Deepak. You know, and you know what, Deepak? Martinez's distribution the other day was quick. It was precise and a lot better than Leno's. Joe, Sally, remember after Frankfurt, I said Maitland-Niles and Socrates should never play again. I was proven right today. Joe, you know what? You was right, bro. Hey, mate, we were good going forward in the last 30 minutes, but when we got to overtime, we sat back again. All the excitement has turned into depression real quick. Worst manager ever. You know what, bro? We had to attack because we had nothing to lose, did we? So I think that's more the reason behind it. They did show good character, but they had nothing to lose. And let's be fair, Villa are not a good team. Did you see Emery's comments defending Xhaka? I know he won't call out a player in public, but surely it's obvious that Xhaka is too one-dimensional and tactically limited to support the midfield. I think Xhaka, when he's got a decent holding midfielder next to him and they just see it, is an all right player. When you give him license to roam and you know you expect him to do a job of two, he can't. He's just clearly lost. You know, he's not good enough. Correct, Schooner 21. Not Emery out, Sonny, but I don't want to miss out on a better like we did with Klopp and Pep when they were available. If Allegri is good as people say, then say we sign. We shouldn't miss out on him. Your thoughts? I'm totally with you, bro. That is exactly how I feel. I'm not a million% Emery out. I like the guy. I want him to do well, but we did miss out on Klopp and we did miss out on Pep because we was all in the. We gave Wenger too long, and I don't want that to happen again. What's the chance of Allegri being available again? You know, when Emery does finally go, or a decent manager. For me, it's a Spanish David Moyes for me. He's not good enough. Masterson's 22. If we lose at Old Trafford next week and Xhaka starts, I will sack Emery as soon as possible. Bruv, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find out where he lives and just let tyres down in his car, I think. Cracking free kick by a boomerang, though. Yeah, it was. But he didn't do fuck all else in the game, though. Let's be real. And he also missed an open, also missed an easy chance as well. Tierney, Socrates holding Bellerin. I don't trust Louis the clown. Tierney, Socrates holding Bellerin. Do you know what, bruv? I will go for Tierney, Bellerin, Chambers holding, I think. I won't put Socrates there either. Abu, nice to see you, bro. Why can't we play like the last 20 minutes? Because they've got no hunger, bruv. That's why. They've got no hunger at all. That game was so slow today and just played into Villa's hands. Chadwick Moffat, fourth right now on the table. What's with Ozil? This guy must have such a huge ego. Play for the badge, you prick. Do you know what? I think Ozil's done at Arsenal, mate. By the looks of it, he's seriously done at Arsenal. He's finished. This manager's not going to have it at all. Carl Goodison, seriously can't understand. However, Wenger stayed after Klopp became available. Yeah, and Pep. Don 1, wish we had Klopp. Trust me, bro, I know. Deepak, do you think Emery waited too long to bring on subs today? I don't know. At the end of the day, we got the result, so that's all that matters with that one. But poor team selection in the first place, wasn't it? Joe, still not convinced by Leno. I'll play Martinez ahead of him. Martinez has potential to be Argentina's #1. Yeah, he done well the other day, Joe, but we can't really base it on one game, can we? Ed, I'll sack him now. Never mind the United game. So would I, mate. To be honest with you, I think we just got to keep it real. I haven't seen anything to convince me otherwise. Arsenal vlogs, Emery out. If you haven't subscribed to Arsenal vlogs, go and check out his channel. It's a good little YouTube channel. Robert Smith, thoughts on Xhaka getting booed off? About time, mate. No one's above criticism. You know, even though some people say they don't agree with booing, some people need to be told, and the manager obviously needs to be told. Mate, you told Robbie straight, and I delete fan base, mate. My reaction was when we were 2-1 down, and I was screaming on live stream, but I cheered at 3-2. But Emery got to go. Sorry, Xhaka is not captain. You know what? The result was just paper and over cracks, bro. At the end of the day, we got better players. We should be able to beat Villa anyway, even with 10 men. Xhaka is a liability. He slows the play down and offers nothing defensively and going forward. Ilias, you're 100% on my bro, 100%. You know what? Who we should have got, Ilias? We should have got Sorenjo at the time and not let him go to Leicester, because Sorenjo, proper player. Abu, I want the coach of Leipzig next year, even if we get top 4. You know what, Abu? There's not a chance in hell they'll sack Emery if we get top 4. Thomas Tuchel, your thoughts? Do you know what, mate? I don't rate him. Deepak, is Ozil done under Uno because of Uno's style of play and could prosper under a more attacking manager, or is he just done period? He's definitely done under Emery. Whether he's done period is down to Ozil, really, isn't it? Darkest Guna, luck Arsenal, mate. We were lucky today, very lucky. Arsenal vlogs, and also next week, Terrell Willock next week, sorry, at Frankfurt. Okay, made a difference. Terrell done well when he came on, but to be honest with you, I don't like Terrell playing that far forward. I think we've got players who can do that job. Tony, turn your mic, please. Struggling to hear. Yeah, well, I'll get rid of this. These in my best way. What? Deepak, don't forget smash the like button. 100% Deepak. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't. When you hit the like button, it drives the channel, so more people subscribe. One thing I've noticed is we're not getting many likes, and basically it's not appearing on people's YouTube screen. So we need to smash the like button, please, bros. Joe, if the Arsenal board had any ball, they'll sack Emery and appoint Mourinho tomorrow. I don't know about Mourinho, Joe. Mourinho for the banter. Right. Mourinho for the banter, but I don't know whether he'll make Arsenal any more attacking or he'll just go defensive. But one thing for sure, he won't put up with Lewis, will he? Hope you can still hear me. Arsenal vlogs, Xhaka out. Okay, sorry, next week Suarez has to start. Carl Goodison. Okay, a future note, Sonny, for 200 likes. Discussion is awesome. Thanks, bro. John Kilroy, you right, John? Sonny, that's the joys of being Arsenal. It's been like that for years. Need to sort the midfield out. Xhaka's lost in midfield and other players sus. You're 100%, John. You're 100% right, mate. You're 1,000,000% right. Xhaka is lost in midfield, and I don't think Emery is really helping him either. The guy's clearly not good enough. That's all there is to it. You know, he waves his fist about, but at the end of the day, it's fucking shit. Let's get it real. You're a top man, Sonny. Speak the truth, bro. If you don't speak the truth, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people don't have to agree with us, do they? But you know, what I try and do on this channel, though, on the podcast, I try and get fans from more different perspectives. So, anyone who wants to come on the podcast, let me know. Just send me a DM on Twitter, Sunny_Arsenal, and I'll get you on. Channel's open to everybody. Arsenal vlogs, Terrell and Willock start for them Monday. Arsenal won't get top 4, mate. No chance. I was told this last Friday. You know what, mate? We're still early in the season. When you've got Aubameyang and Lacazette up front, anything's possible. Don one, Arsenal's defence isn't the problem. The problem is the midfield and defensive structure that covers the defence. Don one, you know what, bro? You're 1,000,000% spot on with that. It's what I've been saying for ages. Like I said on my FTV interview, if you put Bobby Moore and Sergio Ramos in central defence, won't make no difference at all. Should Aubameyang be captain more often after being a captain today? Why not? Why not? It make his head a bit more bigger than it is, but why not? Deepak, I can hear fine. The headphones were 100% better. Funny thing is, Deepak, I had the headphones on to start with, so I don't know about that one. Sound was fine before. Thanks, bro. What? I'll try to read out the comments, man. What's your problem? Mikhail, when is the commentary reaction? Tomorrow. And also, we're doing a podcast tomorrow. We've got some. I might get the Arsenal3-2Aston on tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go and subscribe to him. Might get him on as well. I'm going to have Terry. Going to have a lady called Joan, Crazy Guna, and anyone else who wants to get involved in podcasts. Just drop me a line. Corby Gunner. I was at the clock end today, next to Villa fans. I don't know if anyone noticed, but Mustafi had a blinder. Mustafi had a blinder. He isn't a centre back, but a right back. He had the game and done everything right. Yeah, because he weren't playing. Abu, if we sack Emery tomorrow, who do you want in? Oh, we're not going to sack him tomorrow. But if we did sack Emery, I'd want the Ajax manager, and I think he would come to Arsenal as well. Hugo, how you doing, my bro? We're just chatting on Facebook. I hope you're well. Yes, Sonny. Xhaka definitely out. Enough. Did you see how the game turned when he came off? Yeah, we had a lot more pace. Arsenal vlogs, Emery out and bringing in the Ajax coach because he's developed the Ajax. He's developed Ajax, hasn't he? Exactly. Ocean, what's happening, bruv? You're the realest out there. You know what, bro? I'm not bigging up myself, but I think I am as well. I think I don't know. I don't know what these people's problems are, bro. But I say what I see, good or bad. And that's good, Lenny. I was going to tell you to get some cotton buds, my bro. I should love you, mate. Do you know what? I love all my subscribers too. Okay, you started your bandwagon, not my bandwagon, bro. So I'm just giving my opinion. Corby Gunner, I've aged 10 years after this game, bro. You wouldn't believe I'm only 19. Arsenal vlogs. I'm confident going into Old Trafford after the performance. Happy with a great win and come back, but it's the performance. I'm not confident. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. Ronaldo Taff, what's happening, bro? You good? Graham says Emery keeps getting his selection wrong, but he's not suggesting a sacking. Don't understand his logic though. I respect him, bro. You know what? I 100% agree with you. You know, because don't keep saying the manager's getting it wrong, and then say keep him. What's the point in that? It just don't make sense. I 100% agree with you, and I respect your opinion totally. I also respect Graham's opinion, but if someone's not doing it right, get someone who could do it right. You know, it wouldn't happen if we was at work. If we're doing their job wrong, they'll get somebody else in. Big Locks, what's happening, brother? You good? Just watch your interview on AFTV. Love it. Emery after the game come out and said Xhaka is improving and a big part of his plans. Emery out, bro. You know what? I hope when Emery pisses off, he takes Xhaka with him. You know, let them both go together and they could cuddle each other. Yeah, man, all good, bro. Did you get your sale on AFTV? I saw you waiting patiently with Graham and Graham was chatting. Yeah, got a bit late, but did in the end. But I totally disagreed with everyone who was on there. Marcelino is available as well. Good shout, bro. Arsenal really it's me. I'm using a different account. Yeah, cool, sure. Claude and Lee Judges. with you are my favourites. Thanks, bro. Do you know what? Claude stands up for himself, you know. Claude gets lots of criticism, but the geezer's a passionate Arsenal fan who's been going since the 70s, you know. If anyone hasn't subscribed to Claude's channel, subscribe to Gunnar Claude. You know, I always watch Claude. Most of the time he does his streams in the morning, first thing in the morning. Arsenal Vlogs, I already mentioned your channel, bro. Let's go and subscribe to Arsenal Vlogs. Yeah, the camera is different. Football fan chat. Got a new one. It's still not perfect, but it's better than it was before. If anyone hasn't subscribed to Football fan chat, go and give him a follow as well. I'm actually 19 now, bro. I'm 49. Pepe is going to be a problem. We're really lucky to have Uber. AFC Goonie, you know what? I'm not going over the top about Pepe till I see something which is going off over the top about. Go and subscribe to Blue Blood TV, Blue Blood Fan TV as well as Chelsea fan. But the geezer's all right. Arsenal Vlogs, did you know Pogba and Martial Greenwood are fit for next week? You watch Pogba, will have a good performance. Couldn't give a fuck about them, bro. Couldn't give a toss. They're a bunch of wankers, all of them. Is Uber the best striker in the Premier League? Eddie Dixon. In my opinion, he is. Definitely. Gazer's clinical, isn't he? Deepak, Unai Emery actually started worse this year than last season, statistically. We won 4 out of our last 6 in the Premier League last season, and this season we've only won 3. How's that even work? Laugh out loud? You know what, Deepak? Excellent stats, mate. Actually, Gunnar, right now, Uber is the world's best striker. 100% right, mate. Without him, we'd be fucked. Can you recommend a protein shake? I use whey because it hasn't got much carbs in it, but it all depends what you're looking for, really. Darkest Gunnar, he has to go if he persists with Xhaka. Do you know what, Darkest Gunnar? I think Unai Emery is just one of them managers who always thinks he's right, in my opinion. He just don't want to admit defeat. That's his problem. Guendouzi the next captain, not for me, mate. Akiba is a decent player, but yeah, he done well today. But in my opinion, he shouldn't even be in the Arsenal side, in my opinion, mate. We should have a better midfield than Guendouzi being our best player. He's a good player, should be a squad player though, but our midfield needs to be better quality. Ed, Claude did well with those idiots who were behind the camera at the Watford game. Yeah, he did. You know, Claude's not afraid to speak his mind. You know what? I want to shout out a couple of channels who actually support me. You know, really. The Football Terrace, Terry at the Football Terrace. Go give them a follow because Terry, when his channel was even smaller than it is now, he had me on his show, and you know, he's always backed me. And also Lee Gunner, 82, and Gunnar Eagle Eye as well. Obviously Claude as well. Carl Goodson, I honestly reckon Allegri is our next manager. Good football and tight defence. Yeah, definitely. We need to pull out there on Say TV. We'll do that, bro. Everyone in the comments, just give us your thoughts on who should be our next manager as well. Let's get general consensus of who should be our next manager. With Allegri, I've got funny feeling he's waiting for the Real Madrid job. Mark Redmond, Quinn the best striker in the Premier League. I don't know, bro. Is that obviously he's up there? John Kilroy. What I don't like about most AFTV supporters, won't mention names, but it look like they spend more time on their phone than actually watching the game. Mention names, bruv. This channel's unfiltered. If you got something to say it. I don't care. I think do you know what? I'll go to football to watch the game. Corby Gunner. Why doesn't Emery make Guendouzi captain? I think it's too young, bruv. Really, it's too young for that. Will Pole. So what players would you get in our midfield with the money we spend? You're right, mate. There's not. We're not exactly shopping at the top table, are we? Ed, fans need to realise its tactics as a whole, not just individual players. It is. I mean, if you look at Torreira, when he come first half of the season, he was the best central defensive mid out there, and then Emery pushed him further forward and killed him. Carl Goodson, do you think Uber will be tempted to leave? Could not stand another Robin Van Persie moment. I don't, mate. I think Uber's very happy where he is. Hugo Boss, I like Allegri. Ocean, Ian Wright should be. Eddie Dixon, I think Eddie Howe would do a job. Be interested to see Eddie Howe at a big club, see how he gets on with better players. But what he's doing at Bournemouth is quite amazing, really. Would I want him at Arsenal? I don't think it's a big enough name for me. Abu Nangsman, I agree. Simeone is the only choice for next manager. No problem. Definitely not Stephen. It's too boring, mate. It's too boring. I want to go football and get entertained. But he definitely would fix our defence up though. Ronaldo Taff, a $70 million player should be impacting the game massively. So much respect for calling out Pepe. He hasn't delivered at all. I'm beginning to wonder about him. Same, bro. I'm exactly the same. All this about give him time. Man, if you're good enough, you don't need time. Hugo, I sat near Turkish. He seems to watch the game, not on his phone. Yeah, each their own, bro. Everyone can do what they want at the end of the day. Maybe at 2-1. Maybe at 2-1. Nobody wanted to watch the game. Who knows? No chance Allegri comes with your budget. You know what? Unless you've got the inside of Arsenal's finances, Mark, you don't know what our budget is because we don't. Maybe they're saving it in their little piggy bank for negative surprises. Who knows? Will Paul, I agree with a lot. I agree with you a lot, Sonny. But to our club back to where we'd like to. I agree with you a lot, Sonny. But to get our club back to where we'd like to, it's going to take billions, not millions, to catch Liverpool and see. You know what, Will? I don't think we'll ever catch Liverpool and City. To be honest with you. Abu, Ten Hag is good also. Oceans, no, I think you could manage Arsenal better than most. Go get the job, Sonny. Bro, you know what? I'll do it for free. I wouldn't even want a wage. Hugo, I thought Pepe and Saka were our best players first half. What do you think, Sonny? Hugo, you know what? Pepe was all right. He was all right, but I don't think he's exceptional. I think Saka was better, but the better one out of the two. And the first half, I think the rest of them were all awful. To be honest with you. Gundit News, Sonny, my guy, what a match, bro! It's not the sort of match I want to see, unfortunately. I'm going to wrap this up now because match of the day is going to start, and I want to watch the highlights. 8 o'clock tomorrow, we've got a podcast. So join us for the podcast tomorrow, and also do me a favour, please. After this video is uploaded, or even now, do us a favour, go and smash the like button, please. Let's get this channel noticed. Let's get some subscribers up as well. Thanks for everyone who's joined me tonight. Arsenal in fourth place. It's a win in the end. Let's hope we now go on to beat Man United as well. And to be honest, if you beat Man United, I don't care how we play as long as we win. That's the beat that what matters. Michael Thomas, you right, bud? Where was you? The stream's ending, but go back and give it a watch. Hugo, like boys, yeah, you said it, Hugo. Right, let's go and watch Match of the Day and let's see what we made of it all. And I'll catch everyone tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Hopefully you can join us. Take care, everyone.